All right, man. What's up, guys?
Howdy.
What's up?
Welcome to Fridays at 5 with the Goat Pen. And I got to make an adjustment on the cameras here. Hang on a second. I want to knock that over. Did we use this one before?
I've not heard this one.
Okay. So I kind of like it when, I pick a cool song like this, and again, it's AI. And then I go to upload it, and YouTube's algorithms flag it. They're immediately like, you've got copyrighted material. I'm like, copyrighted by who?
It's a cover.
It's a cover. It's AI. It's not even a real band, But anyways, yeah, welcome to Fridays at 5, man. Glad you guys could make it. We've been on a hiatus here for a little bit, with the loss of Christian and everything. So, anyways, got some new faces for you. Jeff's been on here before. Trey's been on here before. We got Gus joining us today. So, say hi to him in the comments if you don't mind. So, what's been happening?
Nothing new here.
Spiderman?
Spiderman.
Right.
I saw it twice. Packed theaters, and people are just excited. It's a new era. It's not like the past few movies. You saw him basically as a teenager, acting like a teenager, and this is Spider-Man. He's
Okay,
grown
right.
up. Yeah.
So, graduated from high school at this point?
Yeah, this is post college even.
Oh, wow. Wow.
This is a 4-year time jump, and it's him being the neighborhood Spider-Man for a while now. So he's doing his thing, and it's really paying off.
So, okay, I have to ask an elephant in the room question. And this may spoil it. If it's going to spoil the movie, don't say it. But does anybody get their memory back?
Part of the story.
Okay, enough said.
How much of it can you talk about?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you anything you want to know. But
Yeah. So you remember the what was the one with Doctor Strange?
all right, that was No Way Home.
No Way Home.
And the
With all three of the
with all
Spider-Mans,
three
yeah.
Spider-Men, and into that one, he had said, "Okay, you got to make everybody forget who I am. Forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man."
Yep.
So that happened. So he's been living for 4 years.
Under
Nobody
the
knows who he
radar.
is.
Okay, all right.
Mask on the whole time, fighting crime, beating up the bad guys, putting people in jail, webbing them up, doing the whole thing. And now, 4 years later, we see that he's still a broken, lonely old guy
Oh, damn.
who misses his friends. And that's kind of
Yeah,
where
that
we
makes
come
sense
in.
because they don't know.
They don't know.
Yep.
They don't know. But now we have a new bad person in the mix that can infiltrate people's minds. And they find out who he is.
Okay, I actually know who that is. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say it. So.
And there's also another character we find out whose mind was not affected by the spell. So there's a good person and a bad person
All right.
playing this whole thing. It's great.
I'm
Great
gonna
movie.
have to set aside some evenings next week to go see movies because I want to see that. And how the hell have I not even known about this? But Super Troopers 3 just came out, man.
Oh yeah, I thought that was fake.
It was
Oh my! I did too. I was like, what? But then I actually saw they were showing little snippets from the movie, and man, dude, it looks funny.
Nice.
Oh my god, it looks funny.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, and just what little bit I've seen, it looks really, really good, really good. Like they've gone part 2. I'm sorry, man. It just was not. That was a big swing and a miss.
I never even watched it. I heard so many people say that it was really bad. So.
It's not terrible, but it does not live up to Broken Lizard Super Troopers. This one, just the clips that I've seen, is like, okay, now they're back to this is like the stupid, crass, stuff that they were doing in the first movie. I'm like, this is perfect.
Super Troopers is one of the best. It's
Oh,
one
dude,
of
that
those-
movie's legendary, man.
It's one of those that I quote all the time.
Yes,
I just
yes.
quote movies, talking to people, in everyday life at work, and people don't even know I'm quoting the movie. Just like, somebody hops in the truck with me, I'm like, "You boys like Mexico?"
That when we do the at work, we're like, these snodsberries taste like snodsberries. Yeah, there's so many memorable ones, and I actually saw. I have to pull the clip up at some point, but I actually saw this sports reporter was interviewing this guy. It was kind of some Canadian hockey team, and dude, he was on it, man. He's like, "Well, man, I got to tell you, we really had a good time out there, man. You know, you could tell what she was like. This dude's doing this on this fucking camera. He's making me look like an idiot." It was awesome. It was awesome. Oh. You got all the videos I sent you, right?
Yeah, I got them. They were great.
Those are going to go up on the podcast as well. So, cool. Trey, this past weekend, you and I were.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what videos are we talking?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to do that.
I'm not going to do it. I'll film it. Yeah, so Trey did some more. Those were much higher jumps than what I'm used to you doing over here.
Yeah, there's a lot more room at his house.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
And but it worked okay. You can go a lot bigger, but
We are next year. Remember we talked about this.
oh,
So,
okay, yeah.
Next year you can come through the other side of the house.
Oh, okay, yeah. We can
That's
do
a
that.
drive-through gate, 10 feet wide. Come through there.
plenty wide.
Come here. We'll set the ramp up on this side of the studio. Go over that, over your garage.
Yeah. That'd be great. I'm pretty sure it'll work. You never know until you.
Yeah,
set
what's the
it up.
worst that can happen? Gravity.
What was the occasion? Was there a
That was my buddy's party. He calls it the Hill Valley Walk Jam. He does it every year. Or I think for the last 4 years, and I've been there for 3 of them, I think. And we just try to think of something cool to jump over.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this year we did it over his son's half pipe skate ramp, and just jumped the foil over that. And, it worked. It worked okay. It worked pretty good.
I like all the fireworks. There's again, I'll
Yeah.
put the videos up, but yeah, the couple of jumps he was doing, they were shooting off bottle rockets, in the middle of
Yeah.
it. It was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It would be cooler to go a lot bigger, but I don't ride enough anymore, so a small jump is.
It's like me and walking, man. It's cool,
It's
but I
less
just
is
don't
more.
do enough of it.
What is it with ramps and jumping over stuff? We just love that stuff. We did that as kids. I put a ramp on my sister, and we jumped over her
Yeah,
Yeah,
on our bikes. I mean, it's just fun.
yeah.
and it's I don't know. You just never grow out of it, I mean, that's why monster trucks are so big. I just, every time I see a video on a monster, I gotta stop. I gotta see what the hell's going on here.
Yeah. Things that aren't supposed to fly, you always try to see how good it'll fly, like a shopping cart, or you're always trying to Evel Knievel kind of stuff. It's always pretty
The
fun
other
to try to do
video
something.
you need to see is Trey doing donuts in the 3-wheeler in front of the metal band that was playing for his
I have that.
Oh, you have a video of that?
It
have
was
I
one
do.
of the
That-
most
that
metal
was-
things I've ever seen in my life.
Well, the fact it was the small 3-wheeler is what just added to it.
You said in front of a metal band?
Yeah. A metal band came and played for his birthday, and Trey was getting ready to go he was going to do a burnout in front of him. And I said, Trey, did you tell those guys that you're about to burn out right in front of them? He looked at me and goes, no.
I felt like they would be pretty kind of okay with it, and it was a small little pit bike. So
Oh, I've got it.
yeah, my wife surprised me with that. A local metal band to come play at the swamp party this year, and it was really cool.
That is so
Awesome.
funny. You look like a giant on that bike.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah. It's a kid's bike. I mean, it was actually my first motorcycle ever. And I got it in probably when I was 3 or 4, and it left me for a while, but I got it back, and I've kept it ever since maybe 2015 or so. But yes, it meant to be a kid's bike, but
So the one you rode this past weekend, the 4-wheeler, is that a new one?
no, it's a 08 model. It's
Okay.
one I've had for a while, but it's not really made for jumping. It's more of a trail 4-wheeler.
Okay.
It's a big bike. and but it's a sport quad still.
Now that's not the one you jumped
Mm-mm.
last. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, did he get a new one?
Yeah, it's a lot. That bike was a lot bigger. I want to sell it, but I had to get it going because I let it sit too long. So
Okay.
my dad had to help me get it back going, and once I did, I was like, I probably could make a couple videos with it, and then I'll sell it.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll know I'll miss it, but it it's just too much to keep up with all these different bikes. And this one's the most
turn around.
techie one.
Yeah. That's. I'm actually looking at selling some of my gear off, some guitars, some amps. I just don't use them, man. I just don't use them.
Same with that. I don't use it enough.
You know.
Geez, you sell that inventory, you could retire.
Yeah. It's hard right now for me not to retire. You know, I just cleared 30 years with Corning.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Ann Dunn, and you know, she came over and was talking to me about it. She says, "When do you plan on leaving us?" And I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something like that. And she said, "Just remember, you're over 55, and you have 30 years with the company." So I'm like, "I'm well aware of it." She says, "All it's going to take is one bad day." I'm like, "I'm well aware of it." Because I get people coming. I'm not going to. Never mind. We're not going to talk about that. Yeah. Just sitting at your desk one day and be like, "This is it. I'm out."
Yeah.
Done. But yeah, I hate to see. I mean, since I finished the studio and I moved all that stuff in, I use my modeler. That's it. I don't use any of those amps at all. And that modeler now, especially with this new software that came out, I can mimic any damn amp on the market, any amp. You know, so I'm like, do I really need all that stuff? I mean, it looks cool.
If you sold it, what would you put in its spot?
Honestly, I'd probably move the drum set over there,
Right, yeah.
and then me back over here, just to give it more walkway. You know, so I don't know.
Trey, when you sell that thing, you need to put a QR code on that bike. That's a link to the video of that thing jumping.
That would be cool.
That's
Not a bad idea.
yeah.
That would be cool if I know.
I'd be able to sell it a little more because of that,
Maybe.
or at least bragging right.
Yeah, maybe so.
You put a link in the comments.
I can.
Yeah.
What I'll do is link out Cousin Trey's YouTube channel.
Yeah. See it.
Help you generate some views there. You know, so.
Which we just do it for fun mostly. I'm not good at what's it called when you try to
Market.
Yeah, I'm not good at self marketing. Suck at that.
Eh,
Pretty bad.
you know,
But
That's what
it's
friends are for.
fun. Yeah.
I mean, we're not making any money off this podcast. We just have fun, you know.
Yeah.
You know, this was let's get together and talk about life, you know, every Friday, you know.
I like sharing stuff.
Yeah, you know. Like I said, the only thing I've always told everybody you walk in here, you know, we talk about anything and everything. We do not talk politics. We do not talk religion. Other than that, free game, you know. So
Nice.
But we talk headlines, right?
we do talk headlines, like the fact that Candace Owens has lost her fucking mind.
She's gone down a rabbit hole. Has been for a
Jesus,
while.
and you're watching it play out in real time. That's the sad thing, man. I used to love this woman. You know.
I stayed totally unplugged, and I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
You're probably safer that way.
Yeah. She was a big.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's done recently.
Well, it's the whole Charlie Kirk thing, man. She's just gone off the rails. You know.
I was wondering if a robot took her over. Or something.
I know, right?
I mean, this just seems strange. Some of the.
Well, she lost me during the whole Brigitte Macron thing. You know, when she kept accusing the French first lady, you know, being a dude. You know, and I'm like, she wouldn't let it go. That was the whole problem, man. It was just like episode after episode after episode. It was all she talked about, like just completely obsessed with it. You know, and at that point, I was like, yeah, unsubscribe. Yeah, unsubscribe that.
Yeah, sometimes your pants just have a good loop going.
You know, it happens. It happens. You
Even
know?
for girls, they get a good loop, and everybody's like,
Well,
But why was she wearing slacks?
and I've seen some
It
of those
wasn't safe.
questionable Michelle Obama videos.
Wasn't
You know,
safe.
dancing,
You know.
dancing in her pantsuit. And
Yeah, there's
it's
there's,
crazy stuff.
yeah, you
But,
can't have a banana in your pocket or snacks or nothing
You know,
when you're
You know what I love though?
highfalutin.
Sophie Cunningham,
the WNBA.
WNBA. She is the
She's the pointer.
she's the white whale.
Is she the pointer? The girl at points.
Yeah,
okay,
that's the
okay.
one.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's, I mean, between her and Caitlin getting abused completely, and then just standing on top of the heap still.
Like Riley Gaines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they should change the rules and maybe wear some helmets.
They're-
You know,
they need something.
it's kind of I don't know how you with everything that was happening within the WNBA, it just seems like this huge. It's like toss this drama bomb right into the fucking room, you know, and it's like, well, it isn't all women's sport.
Should we get more popular now, though?
Well,
think
you
it has
see what's happening.
No, and I'm not making fun of that fact. I'm just saying, you know, just you know,
Well, I don't know if you've seen this, but more recently, one of the recent games, Sophie had a flagrant foul committed on her. I'm basically clotheslined her, and
Oh, I think I saw that one. Those
yeah,
shorts.
so she completely got railroaded. But now, because Sophie's a big proponent of no men and women's sports,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So now these two retired NBA players are saying, "Oh, I'm going to
I
I'm
yeah,
going
I haven't
to go
followed
in
this.
the in the draft next year for WNBA. I'm a woman."
They're going to have to get some pads.
Two big dudes.
Yes.
So yet now they're really having to address the whole men and women's sports.
You know, so I saw this where they were like, you know, okay, well, now we got to have this committee set up to, you know, have meetings and this. I'm like, why is this even a fucking topic? Why is this even an issue?
I thought that it was all just like, you know, WWF shit to like draw up some drama to get more attention to the sport.
That's
And
probably where
could
it
be.
started.
It could be,
Probably
you know.
is definitely getting more attention to the sport.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
I think
it's
what
in
they've been-
headlines, it's in shorts and stuff. Like that's kind of what I assumed.
I think they've been needing it, right? The WNBA. More
I don't. Well, yes, definitely got more popular. Ain't no doubt about
Yeah.
that.
That's good.
I mean, Caitlyn has alone has brought, you know, legions of fans. You know, hell, I'm watching her cards now go up into the, you know, $5,000-$6,000 range. You know, so yeah, she's yeah. I mean, it's getting popular. You know,
Nice.
but this again, I don't disagree with you because this could be that extra push, you know, over the edge. You know, so
It's kind of the trend of the world right now. You just get something a little exciting, and
well, it's
everybody watches it just before the drama.
It's, you know, and it's gotten almost sickening on YouTube now, just to clickbait, you know, the videos, the you know, the thumbnails, and you're like, you know, yeah, you can look at it and go, first off, that's AI generated, you know, B, your topic of discussion is probably all of 15 seconds within your 15-minute video, so no, I'm not going to click on it, you know.
I'm not good at picking those out.
I
Unless it's
see
got
them
a
if
full-
you
Well,
look at them for
they're
a
getting
second.
they're getting really good
Well, they are.
at making them real.
You're
Like
not going to
real,
know
though.
in 3 years.
No,
3
no,
years,
no.
you're not gonna know the
It's
difference.
it's gonna be scary. There is a thing I saw yesterday. It's a commercial for a documentary interview that came out in 1971. The interview itself is real. The interviewer and Billy Joel and his manager, and they're playing this audio, and you're watching the whole interview take place, and then they admit all they have is the audio. Billy Joel, his manager, and that interviewer are AI,
Wow.
and I couldn't spot it. I didn't see it
Wow.
because they had it all the way down to almost the yellowing effect that an older camera would have on it.
Yeah.
You know, it looked like an aged film. And I'm like, fuck me, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn
We're in
good.
trouble.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Probably look like a tobacco commercial is about to come on.
Well, you know what's going to change the film industry
Camel.
for sure. I did this. I don't know if it was Google or Grok or whatever, but I did I hit the microphone and asked a question. I said, "Can you make me into an action star for a new movie, and write up a synopsis for this movie, and say the flavor of Die Hard?" So in about 2 minutes, it came up with this idea for this story where I was the star, and it was set on the USS North Carolina, the battleship, and it was a heist movie, and it was this European dude who was coming to Wilmington to hijack the battleship because of the steel that it was made out of to be used for some new terrorist activity. All in a matter of 2 minutes.
I mean, I'd watch it.
Jesus.
I would watch it
It
too.
sounded
I'm
pretty-
in, dude. I'm
Sounds
in.
great.
It sounds good.
It even came up with a partial dialogue for the people involved.
Does
It's
your
amazing.
AI know you?
Well, yeah, because it's got everything on
Yeah.
my phone. It knew my name. It knew my kid's name.
Was it going to be a Christmas movie?
Yes.
The best question that could have been asked there.
'Cause I can see you crawling in that, in the harder to reach spots.
It's perfect because I used to
pissed.
do these nuke outages, and I was a valve technician. I said, "Can we?" And I asked a follow-up question. I said, "Can I use that in my background?" And they said, "Actually, it works perfect because you're on a battleship, and that kind of
Yeah,
background
this is true.
works perfectly into the story." And he even gave a few ideas how it would be incorporated. So AI can really take over. Skynet.
I had one of our.
Skynet for sure.
I'm not gonna mention any names here, but one of our electricians at work, he had posted on Facebook, and it was him standing out in front of one of the draws, And I saw that picture. I'm like, fuck. And I had his number, and I called him up immediately. And I'm like, hey, that picture you just posted, you got to take that down, bro. Now. He's like, why, man? I said, because if somebody else other than me saw that, you're going to be walked out the fucking door.
What was it again?
It was a picture of him on our production floor with a piece of equipment. And every Corning is super IP.
Wow.
Super IP, man. We can, that's a
Yeah.
no-go.
Yeah, that's bad news.
No-go.
What's that mean again?
Information protection.
Oh.
Even there are, how do I put this? In China, I had to put almost false display screens up on some of the equipment as they were doing a plant tour. So
I was told, and I don't know how true this is, that when they number equipment, they use arbitrary numbers so as not to say how many of whatever equipment you have.
that is a true statement.
Or not
It
like
is.
trace process by looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually a very yeah, it's weird. It's a strange world.
I've got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
We were talking about the AI. What is the best use case you've seen for AI? Is it this story? Because it sounds like it could be.
That's pretty good one. I honestly cannot speak to it because I don't use AI. I never even tried it. I should as much crypto as I do because I'd rather have crypto doing my trading instead of my dumbass.
Well, it's funny you bring that up because just yesterday, all right, so the movie situation, that was my best experience so far. But yesterday, I was talking to a fella about investments.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, you've given me 4 companies to think about for where I can start investing for the foreseeable future. Let me ask Grok. So I asked Grok, and it gave those same companies. I'm like, can you give me the best percentage for diversity investments for these 4 companies for the next, say, 5 years? And it laid it out. It said, okay, this is the performance for these companies, and the best way for you to diversify your investment is this amount in this company, this amount in this company, this amount in this company.
Really?
And it also gives you a disclaimer saying, well, this is not financial advice.
No, we had to do that ourselves whenever we're talking crypto on the show.
Yeah.
Don't ever listen to our advice here. Ever.
Is it hallucinating though? Like, is it going to be good?
It's
It's
only
one
one
way
way
to find
One
out.
way. You're right.
So that, and I can't say again because I don't follow AI that closely, but I can't say that, there's no known cases other than right now I've been following what they call jailbreaks where AI is getting out and getting into competitors and shutting them down. But that's Skynet. I mean, who didn't see this shit coming? It's going to happen. It is going to fucking happen.
Life imitates art.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I want to see Elon Musk's utopia before the world ends, and that's none of us have to work because we're all just gonna be getting paid. I don't know where this comes from, but
You know what else is funny is Do you think it's a coincidence that Disclosure Day came out just after?
No,
No,
man,
they
that's
released
called
it?
predictive programming.
No.
Yeah, that's built into the system.
It's built into the system.
No, there's
Let
no.
me tell y'all what I've just come across that I think is one of the best use cases for AI. I found a Reddit page the other day that is AI generated images of Dungeons and Dragons characters.
Oh, that would be badass.
Right? Like
Oh,
Dungeons and Dragons has
Yeah,
always
yeah.
been 100% totally imaginative.
Mhm.
And then now all of a sudden you've built this thing in your mind. You already have a whole plan for what this is, and you can easily feed it into AI and it creates a badass image of it. I was looking at it and I just got hooked on this thing, just scrolling through it. Like, this is so cool.
all right. So
Uh,
so you're in favor of that?
Yes. This is
All
the
right,
only
that's-
thing I'm in favor of AI.
Well, see, it's funny because, like, take for instance, you get a book series, say Jack Reacher.
Mhm.
You read the books. Jack Reacher is a certain descriptive quality. So when you see a movie version of Jack Reacher, you
Yeah.
either approve or disapprove. So when Tom Cruise came out as Reacher, people were like,
Swing and a miss.
"What is this?
yeah.
Too
This
small.
is yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's tiny. He's a tiny man. How's he Jack Reacher?"
Yeah.
But then Alan Richardson does it. That's the image because this is what you
That's-
read. This is what you know.
The terminal list. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Now that's that. You know, Chris
Pratt.
Pratt. Yeah. That's what you pictured when you read the book. You know. So they got that one right. They got that one right. I don't know if you guys have watched the Terminal List or the spinoff.
No.
Dark Wolf.
I watched the show.
They're
The show,
good.
man. Terminalist was good.
Yeah.
Didn't see the wolf one.
Dark Wolf is good.
Okay.
Dark Wolf is really good, and really it's more of it's kind of a prequel. Well, it is a prequel where Taylor shows you why and how Taylor Klitsch's character got to where he was, and what corrupted him. So
Oh, you said that was a prequel?
yeah, Dark Wolf's a prequel. We try the English version. Prequel. But yes, good, and they're coming out with the sequel now too. So.
Really?
Yeah, I thought the original Terminalist blew me away. I loved it. It was. I'm a huge fan of the Bourne series. Love the Bourne movies, and that was you don't see stuff like that much anymore, and it was kind of cool to see some tactical action packed movie like that.
He's like the
series.
American 007 kind of.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I've seen one.
So, well, in the Terminalist, he was was he SEAL or Delta? He was some kind of spec op, and there's a medical thing going on where they were testing some of the serum on the soldiers, and he got brain cancer. Well, then he comes back. All of his teammates start dying around him, and then his wife and child get murdered, and he just goes. He goes Punisher.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I like.
yeah.
I did see the Punisher series.
Punisher was good.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Which Punisher was one of my favorite parts about
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Like it's
So
not
I love John Bernthal. I do. I think he plays a great Punisher. But for whatever reason, man, I've just got a soft spot for Thomas Jane's Punisher from. Was it 2004?
I thought I was the
love
only
that
one.
movie. Yeah, yeah.
I got the soundtrack.
Well, did you know there's a sequel?
No,
It was on YouTube.
Yeah, it was
It's
specially
called.
made for YouTube.
It was specially made for YouTube, and it's Thomas Jane called Dirty Laundry. What? Little 15-minute. Yeah.
him in a laundromat.
Yep.
Check
It's
it
good. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. I stumbled across it one day, and I'm like, this is fucking genius,
Yeah.
man. Who did this?
Thomas Jane, I love him, and I don't know if you knew this, but he's been cast in another notable role. You watch Strange New Worlds,
I do
Star
not.
Trek.
Do not.
Well, I like Star Trek. I don't follow it completely 100%, but he has been cast as the new Bones in Strange New Worlds. Dr. McCoy.
Dude, that would be perfect, man.
He would be fantastic.
That would be perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's supposed to, I won't say a surprise because, well, I just said it.
I got it.
But that's coming out this season.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I'd love to see that. What is that on? Paramount?
Paramount.
If I still have it, man. Dude, I've got to go through and start
If you got
canceling
Amazon
some of these
Prime, you
gotta
goddamn
cancel some.
fuck. I started looking, and June's in there. She's like, honey, this show comes on Hulu. Do you have it? Yep. Well, this show right here comes on Disney. Do you have it? Yep. This show right here comes on Paramount. You got it? Yep. And I'm like, how much am I spending every fucking month?
You know, my brother and I had this conversation. We had Spectrum. We were spending close to $300 a month on cable because we had everything.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, let's get rid of cable. Let's just start streaming. We started with the Netflix and Amazon Prime.
And you find yourself right
and then
back where you
right
were.
back with all these streaming services. You're paying just what you were paying before.
And none of
Makes
your
sense.
passwords.
Just with yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see? Have y'all ever seen Trey mad?
See,
Have you ever seen Trey mad?
I have not. No.
Trey never gets mad. You get Trey talking about passwords.
God damn, I'm hot right now.
I get you, man. I got it.
And they always change them because it's a long time for you to log in because everything's, you know what, that's what I want AI to do is never forget my password.
Yeah.
And if they do, they maybe they can send me something in the mail that we could fight. Because passwords get you angry.
Well,
yes,
so
Trey, I've seen it.
You spend all this money and then
thank
you're
God on my phone I use what is it, Samsung Pass. So all you have to do, is you put if you allow whatever that account is to save that password, I'll have to use my fingerprint.
Yeah.
Just like when I was turning these lights on, this is on my Govee home account, and it immediately pops up with a password. And I did the same thing you did. I'm like, motherfucker. But I was like, no, this is Samsung Pass. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I do have where my phone can recognize my face sometimes, and sometimes. Sometimes because you'll come in from mowing the grass or something. I just want to watch something before I commit to the shower.
Yeah,
and to like wind down and it forgets your password, and you do the phone thing, and you can't, and then you cut all the lights on in the house for it to recognize your face, and then your hair's you got to. How about now? And then it finally does. But it has been working pretty good. So AI, if that's AI, I don't know. But
something that
that's
has
been
happened
pretty good.
here as of late. Now this we're going to call it AI assistant. I'm not going to say her name. And the one in the house, both those Fire Cube TVs for some reason, they don't seem to have had the upgrade that the one in the bedroom did. Mm-hmm. So I have an Echo in the bedroom. Her voice sounds different to me now. And the other day, she kind of freaked me out, man. So I taught her to recognize my wife and that I have a dog, Sasha. And, the other day, Alexa said, I asked her how the weather was. And she said, well, expect thunderstorms and make sure to take care of Sasha. And I'm like, what'd you say? She said, well, dogs are very prone to barometric pressure changes and it could, stress her out. And I'm like,
she's all right.
The fuck? I'm like, all right. Okay, that's a little.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'd be tiddly fine if we just shut this whole operation down.
Yeah.
It scares the hell out of me.
To me, I look at it, everybody talks about data collection and, Big Brother's watching you. And, every time of course, we know our cell phones are listening to us already. That's been proven time and time again. But, I like to think of myself as a speck of dust in a very noisy storm, I'm already on somebody's list. I promise you that. With all the shit that I've looked at on the internet over the years, I guarantee you I'm on somebody's list.
Oh, yeah.
But,
me too.
I'm probably one of many, many people, So
I've come to grips with the fact that I've got nothing that anybody wants. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
I think for the biggest thing for me right now is the feeling of satisfaction knowing that all the years that, I've been called a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist, well, guess what? They're all fucking coming true. All of them.
You've got your energy. The robots are going to need your energy.
Conspiracy theory is just a precursor to conspiracy fact.
Yeah, pretty much. We talked about, the whole COVID thing years ago coming out of the Wuhan lab, which there was we found a published paper back before this thing was even a thing in the States. It had just hit China at that time. And Warren, my buddy Nick, they were like, we were, passing emails back and forth. Like, dude, check this out. It was a published research paper coming out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, that was studying the emergence of a SARS and a kind of a whatever the hell that other type of virus is, merging these together, which eventually became COVID. And two of the authors, the doctors working on this, ended up employed at Wuhan. Coincidence? I think not. You
like the Triangle was one of the big outbreaks of North Carolina.
So, but no, it was a wet market, and a bat.
What was it called? It wasn't a bat. A pangolin.
Pangolin, yes.
A what?
Yes.
Have you ever seen that guy's cool? Those penguins are interesting.
We should all whip out a piece of paper and every one of us draws
Draw
what we
a
think of pangolin.
And then we'll ask AI to think, what do you think a pangolin looks like?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I saw a documentary on them or something, and I couldn't cut it off. And Sarah was like, "What are you watching?" And this dude just following around this little armadillo-looking guy that walks around on two legs, and he looks pretty cool. And he's cuddling him and stuff. And I gotta see what happens next.
You wonder what he tasted like after watching that?
Oh man,
Because that's how they said.
He's probably
They buy them at the wet market to eat them, right?
probably like squirrels or something.
It was so when a lot of that stuff was coming out, of course, it kind of shocked, Americans in particular. Oh, they eat those. Dude, I've been to wet markets. I've been, I've seen things, man. I've seen things, and
What makes it wet? Is it rain?
well, you have a lot of fish. You have a lot, like they have these huge buckets full of turtles, which
A lot
they're
of
going to cook
amphibians.
those for turtle soup,
Oh, so most of the animals.
But and I will say that one of the things that we went down the street we called it Meat Street because it was pretty much that's all it was. And people say, was it dog meat? Well, don't know. Then they've asked me, have you ever eaten dog meat? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. But the one thing that I saw that was seared into my fucking brain that I will never get out of my brain was one of the butchers out, and this is all outdoors again, on the street. One of the butchers, there was this. I didn't get a good look at it at first because I'm on the other side of the street walking on the sidewalk, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It was this just black, it almost looked like a hefty bag. He was hanging off of a hook there, and we stopped for a minute. And I'm looking back at that dude, and this dude walks up and he points at that thing, and the butcher's like, and he hits it with a stick, and all these flies go. It was a chunk of meat with all these flies on it, and he starts cutting stuff off of it for this customer. And I'm like, fuck,
Oh no!
fuck! Why did I watch that?
Is that a way of aging something?
I
Got a little maggot.
don't know, don't want to know.
That's
Sal.
little
maggot glaze.
yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
Dry aged.
I mean, they do all weird things with cheese that I don't agree with.
Got
Moldy cheese.
yeah.
organic dry aged.
Oh, you could stick a fancy name on it. People buy.
Well, see, there's some things right there
get
that
a moth
your parents taught you that I still find unacceptable to this day. If I have a block of cheddar and it's got mold on it, what does your mom always say? Oh, just cut it off. Like, fuck that shit. Chunk the whole damn thing and do get some more. No, they not doing it. If this part's contaminated, there's probably more of it that I can't see.
That mold's probably fine for you.
It could be. I would make grilled cheese out of it, but I got to heat it up real hot. But I can still cutting the mold off, like Mom said.
I know nothing about any of that.
But I only like one kind of cheese, cheddar. I'm pretty.
All right, now
Not
if,
real
if
Really?
somebody
Yeah, I'm not.
came
I
up
don't
with
like cheese that much, other than cheddar. And that's
Oh
dope.
man, I love all kinds
Cheddar.
of cheese. All
Yeah.
kinds of cheese.
cheese is just good. All right, so if somebody came up with a different name for something you already have a negative connotation for, say, all right, so you hear
Oh, no.
maggot, and you got this image. But what if somebody came up with a different name for it, call it something a little more nice, and then put it in, say, like a ravioli, something like that. But it's the same thing, and they called it something like I don't know.
So you're equating that to yes, have some escargot.
Yeah.
Fucking snails. No.
Right. So
Those things
if
are
you give a
tasty.
nicer name to a maggot, put it in put it in some pasta. You don't know it's coming, and then you eat it.
I don't know. I inspect stuff.
Here's-
I don't like onions, so kind of hard to get.
Well,
by.
here's why I say that. All right, so
Jew doesn't like onions either.
I went to work for this company. They send me to Portugal for training. So we meet this guy. He takes us out for lunch. There's a couple of us there. And he says, well, we can't read the menu, obviously. So he says, you want me to order for you? I said, sure. So he says, do you like red meat? Sure. So he orders the lunch special for me. Comes out, it's like a 22-ounce steak. It's gorgeous. And a couple of sides or whatever. So I'm going to town on this steak. And after we're done, he says, well, how'd you like the meat? I said, it was fantastic. He says, that was horse.
I could get down with a horse.
Well, but yeah,
I don't ride
it
them
was
a
great.
lot, so.
But I had no idea what was
emotional
coming.
attachment.
And so
Horses,
So it could have been a maggot steak. I would have known the difference.
Yeah.
I'm down with a maggot steak. If somebody says, "Hey, we have perfected this recipe," there's somebody else at the table. It's like, I've had this before. It's good. I'm trying it.
So I as a joke, I bought a bag of Kopi Luwak coffee for my buds at work. Okay, so if you're familiar with it, this is that coffee bean that is eaten by whatever animal it is, and then pooped out, and then it does some kind of fermentation to it, and they pick the beans out of the poop, and they
I've heard of that.
make coffee from it. Yeah,
I hadn't heard of this.
yeah. Called Kopi Luwak.
Okay.
And I bought a bag off Amazon. It's not cheap. It was like $40 for the bag, but I'm like, okay. Because the guys at work were like, fuck it, you buy it, I'll drink it. Okey-doke. So I
Did
bought
you
it.
drink it or just
Hell
for the boys
no.
at work?
First, I don't drink coffee. B, I'm not sure as hell not drinking shit coffee. That's for damn sure, you know. But they drank it, and to their credit, they did drink it. You know,
They like it.
they said it had a weird taste. I'm like, surprising. Yeah, there's a shocker. You know,
Fermentation.
Well, I mean, talking about thousands of years that shit has grown on this planet. It's all just a product of poop upon poop upon poop.
Hey, man,
yeah,
I really like
yeah.
mushrooms.
See, I'm not a mushroom fan. Not. You don't like onions. I don't like
I don't try
celery.
stuff.
I'll eat.
But I don't like
I
them.
will eat mushrooms like they're on pizza. But yeah, in the other night, Jew cooked a bunch of mushrooms for her steak, and I'm like, nope. You know, but
Kind of depends on if you can match it with things you like. You know, I mean, there's probably some things you would eat, like that horse that was pretty good. Probably, you could probably put some caribou balls in a hot pocket, and you wouldn't.
you know.
Like, it might be good.
Right,
I might try. I'll try
Put enough
anything.
cheese
But,
on it.
like
yeah.
the dude that invented the portobello mushroom burger. Like, dude, somebody should shoot you in the face with a fucking bazooka, dude. Why would you do that?
I've had.
Why
it.
would
It's
you
not
do
bad.
that?
It's not
Why?
bad.
It's not too bad. And I'm not a fan of mushrooms, really. But
Well, you
I
bring
can
up
eat it.
caribou balls, and then I remember that
That's something
that
strange.
Fear Factor show when
Oh,
they would make people eat
They always
crazy
had
stuff, and they
some
had
kind of animals
some
dong
testicles.
on there.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to eat this animal's wang, and then you got to lay in
Ugh.
a bed of.
That was maybe
Fly.
the best episode of Chappelle's show.
Oh,
The Tyrone Biggins,
Tyrone Biggins, yeah.
with the elk dick. You got any hot sauce, Joe Rogan?
I'm gonna take a nap right now.
This isn't the first time I had a dick in my mouth, Joe Rogan.
He was saving for a big crack rock, I think, for his lady.
Yeah. I finally got you that rock you always
Yeah.
had your eye on.
You know, I will say I loved Chappelle when it was on, and I was upset as everybody else when the whole deal went south and he left. I think where did he go, to Africa somewhere?
South Africa.
Yeah.
Whatever happened there? Nobody
And
never heard.
walks away from what, $50 million or something like that, but because he did that allowed the birth of Key and Peele and their rise to fame, which I love that freaking show, man. Love that show. The Substitute Teacher. Aaron.
You can't.
D-Nice.
Jaqueline.
Jaqueline.
I cannot look at the name Jacqueline
Oh, I know.
and not say
Jaqueline.
Jaqueline.
Principal Oshak Hennessy.
Balake.
Balake. You ain't in the chess club.
I love saying things wrong. English language is just funny to me. All right, so you take you take a couple of words like the word color and the word ado, much ado about nothing, that kind of thing.
What?
But you put them together, and now you have Colorado. Why is it not Colorado? There's things like that
do
all over there.
Well,
English language.
if the plural of goose is geese, why isn't the plural of moose meese? You know, just that. You know, it's stuff like that. You know, it's crazy. So in China, it was interesting because I dated this girl who was an English teacher, and one night in particular, we were in the company van and we were going to a dinner or something, and traffic was backed up. And I asked her because I was in the process of learning Chinese at the time, you know, and this is one of the reasons that language is so hard. So I explained to her. I said, okay, so in America we call this a traffic jam. I said, now that taken by itself, jam, I said, can mean multiple things. I could jam my toe. I could grab my guitar, go jam with my buddies, you know. The framing of a door is a jam, you know. So I said, in China, how does that work? She says, oh, there's a different word for every one of those. I'm like, therein why the language is so hard.
And a different symbol.
Symbols, pronunciation. So the first thing they teach you is take the word ma. So is how the word is intonated, you know. So you say ma, 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 ma. All four of those have a different meaning.
Oh, I'd mess that all.
Yeah,
up.
me and Trey would be really good at this language.
So
I'd have to do a lot of pointing and showing.
Yeah, it's
They'd be like, yeah, this
so
guy don't know.
when you know, I did learn a lot of Chinese while I was there, and so people were asking me when I got back from Poland after 18 months. They're like, "Well, did you learn any Polish?" I'm like, "Fuck no." I'm like, no. I'm not learning another fucking language. You know, I haven't mastered English yet.
Did you learn some Chinese?
I learned a lot of Chinese, especially important shit. Bing Pijou, cold beer.
Oh, all right.
So,
Yeah, I would need to know things like where's the bathroom, how do you have chicken tenders, stuff like that. Cigar.
Cigar.
I used to
Maybe
know
it's
what,
the
I used to know
same.
what a cigar was.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
You buy cigarettes on the street because the shops were always, you know, just wide open, you know, and they sold cigarettes on under a glass counter, and you know, I just go up and point at a pack, and be like, our bow, 2 packs, our bow,
Nice.
you know. So, yeah, I learned quite a bit. Kaidan, Maidan, you know, one of them. Gosh, if I can get this straight, Maidan is menu. No, Maidan is bill. Kaidan is God, I got that fucking back. And one of them's waitress, miss, and then the other one's bill or menu. Out of one of the fucking two, I don't know.
Well, this kind of ties into what you were asking about weird foods earlier.
Yeah.
Like that happened to me the first time. Like I was at a restaurant in Chile one time, and I ordered something that sounded really good. It was entraña. I didn't know what that was. Turns out that's just essentially like a flank steak. It's like a belly meat.
I love flank.
But entraña, like after I ordered it, I looked it up. Like I'd just gotten there. My Spanish was not very brushed up.
Mm-hmm.
Looked it up, and it's like intestines. I was like,
Oh, wow.
oh shit! I guess I'm about to eat intestines. But once again, it's the same thing we're talking about. It's like a different word for a different thing.
So I went to a restaurant that specialized in donkey meat, and you know, I'm a little hesitant, but after spending so much time there, you're kind of like, fuck it, man, bring it on, you know, whatever. And dude, it was delicious. Like, you know, talking about the horse meat, man, it was absolutely fucking delicious. You know, I know that one of the first times I went, hot pots are big deals over there. So, they bring out trays of food, and then you pick what you want: meats, vegetables, what have you. And then there's a big boiling pot of, you know, one side is usually spicy, and the other side's like a chicken broth. And you hold the meat in there, and you cook it, and you eat it. And I'm looking at different stuff that I didn't recognize. I'm like, okay, what is that? Oh, that's cow stomach. Yeah, no. What is that? Oh, that's a delicacy. That's duck's throat. I'm like, nope, not happening. After 3 years, I'm like, fuck it, bring it, let's do it.
Well, I
You
think
know,
a
hey,
lot
what
of
is it?
it's has like magical powers and stuff, right? Tiger dick
You know,
will make
we
you-
we used to joke about it because one of the big things was hot water. You know,
Like spicy water?
no, hot water. You know, stomachache, hot water. You know, I mean, it got to the point. My buddy Kevin Marriott and I were joking around. It's like, dude, I cut my fucking hand off, man. Oh, dude, just get some hot water, you'll be all right. You know, it was the end all be all cure. You know, traditional medicine, a little tough to come by. I went on a hunt one day just for a bottle of aspirin, and it took me about 2 hours to finally find some. You know, so. But
not a lot of headaches over there.
It's funny you say that because as fucked up as the traffic is, there's no road rage.
Communism, baby. They eat headaches for breakfast.
They fall in line.
They don't believe in headaches.
We saw, and this is so. We were standing at a stoplight waiting for the light to turn so we could walk, and the traffic was 3 lanes wide in every direction. So 3 lanes wide, turning left. And the car in the middle front gets halfway through the turn and stops. And the lady, we were standing on the sidewalk watching her. She's digging through her purse to get her phone to answer the text or whatever she just got. Cars just drive around her. Nobody honks. Nobody does. I'm like, bitch, your ass would have been shot in fucking North Carolina for that shit.
Nobody has road rage? They're not upset about it? Like, India is the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, definitely. But India's
I
maddening.
swear that they use a car horn like sonar. Like as they drive, it's just ding, 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 just weaving in and out of everything.
The whole mindset to Chinese traffic is baffling because all they need is that much space. If the front of this bumper and the rear of this bumper have that much gap in them, somebody's going to put a fucking corner in there.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them could work at the circus.
You know, yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts, man, because we were hitting the hotel for the very first time that we got to Haikou, and our driver, we're 5 lanes across. I could see the hotel sticking up. It was just a 55-story Hilton, and I could see the hotel maybe half a mile. Our driver's in the right lane, and we got to turn right in the hotel. And then he does this and gets all the way in the left lane. I'm like, why the fuck did he do that? And my project manager goes, just chill out, man. You know, they work it out. Sure enough, before we got to the turn, he had maneuvered his way back through traffic and got us into the right lane. You know, and I'm just thinking, what an incredible waste of fucking energy, man. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I've been in New York 4 or 5 times, and you get a taxi, and everybody's just in a race. I'm like, I can see where we're going. Like, you're not getting there any faster than that. You know that lady crossing the street's gonna get there before us.
That's Southern mentality, buddy. That
I'm
ain't
like,
no
don't just calm down. Like, calm down. Quit beeping the horn. Everybody knows. Like, what are you gonna do? You're beeping the horn. They're just taking and we're like, it's okay. We're not in a rush. You know, they didn't hear a word you said.
Well, maybe their threshold for headaches is much lower because they just do this all day.
Maybe
they don't get headaches. They're just used to hearing that horn go off.
Man, aspirin's not.
They got it figured
sold
out
there a lot. I guess I don't know. It's annoying.
I get on the road. If I know that I'm going 10 miles and I know what exit I'm going to take and I know where I'm going,
I get over already.
I get in that lane and I stay there. I don't try to maneuver. I don't try to, because you keep the crazy in front of you because you don't know who's coming out driving their car. Yeah. So you get in the lane you know you're going to use. And it's so much easier. I haven't had a headache in
Sasha
years.
has her own camera.
You got to wear pants in this.
Oh, no. So that is DP.
You got one of those Bridget McCrone bananas in your pocket, do you?
Guys, we're going to take a quick break and be right back after a pause from our commercial sponsor. All right, we are live. All right, we are back here. Sasha's taking a break. She went in the house with her mom, so.
We were talking about the food earlier. What is the weirdest thing y'all have ever eaten?
Oh, wow. So, honestly, outside the donkey meat, probably congealed duck's blood.
Ooh.
And it tastes
That's a winner.
It tastes exactly like you think it would taste.
Jello?
Copper.
Copper Jello.
Yeah.
Trey?
I don't know. Probably too much squirrel.
No, I've never had squirrel. Never had squirrel.
Yeah, we went hunting when I was a kid, and Mom didn't know that was what we were doing. And we came home and we had a bunch of squirrels, and they had told us that you never shoot stuff that you don't plan on eating. So we said, Mom, we got all these squirrels, and she was like, oh my god, she had never cooked squirrels before, so
Wow.
we cooked squirrels, and they were pretty
Interesting.
good. Yeah,
Interesting.
That is.
You ever eaten possum?
No, I'd like to try it, but
I've had bear meat.
yeah, I've had bear and
Yeah.
raccoon and stuff, but
Bear
squirrel,
was definitely gamey.
Yeah,
Definitely gamey.
I've only had it in a stew,
Okay.
but it was
Bear
good.
jerky. Jerky tastes like all jerky tastes. The same.
It does. I've had ostrich jerky.
Jerky,
I've had
yeah.
turkey jerky. It's all
It's all
the same.
I've had some fish jerky and it wasn't that good.
Well, touche. Okay, and that was another weird thing in China. They used to have the dried fish, and it looked like jerky sticks, but honestly, I felt like I was chewing on a piece of leather from a Sperry topsider. Do you spit this out when you're done? What do you do with this?
I don't know. I think there was some bones in my fish jerky. I was like, I'm always paranoid about eating fish anyway, because you always eat the whole fish, and then at the end you're like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
how many of these did I eat?
Well, I don't. I
And you're
won't,
laying in bed that night like,
I won't eat spots. It's like, dude, I don't want to work for my food, man. It's like, spots are, dude, you're constantly just, no, I'll pass.
what about you guys? What you ate?
I think the weirdest thing I had, it was at a sushi bar, sea urchin.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
just
tasty
tastes-
stuff.
Oh, I was not a fan.
Kind of just tastes like salt,
Yeah.
buttery salt.
Yeah, it's what I had was real bitter. It just kind of hung around, and
One night I went to what's the name? The Platypus and Gnome. It was New Year's.
Okay.
They always had like weird game stuff, and like the feature of the night was ostrich steaks.
Interesting. Interesting.
And man, that was delicious.
That sounds good.
If nobody
Yeah.
told me what it was, I'd have thought that it was a very red steak because it was very rare. The meat was like really red. I don't think that's even that weird though. Probably like dried crickets.
Oh, was it in like a candy?
No, it was kind of. It looked like a candy box. Like it looked like a box of raisins. I don't know where the heck we got this thing
Just a
from.
bunch of
Oh,
crickets.
I mean, I guess that's not that weird because I've eaten a few tequila. worms,
No,
too.
I still consider that weird because one anything with more legs than a dog freaks me out. So we had a whole podcast episode on octopus. There's
octopus
no
is delicious.
fucking way that creature came from this planet. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Didn't happen. Didn't happen. That is as close to an extraterrestrial being as we are ever going to see as of today. Oh,
Yeah.
she want to back out here?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, baby.
speaking of octopus, I made a seafood chowder the other day. I was just in the mood, and Food Line has this seafood pack. It's kind of a freeze, vacuum sealed pack of different types of seafood, and part of it is they've got squid
Mm-hmm.
and octopus in there, and they're just little tiny octopi with
Head and
the
all.
8 tentacles. Yeah, the whole
The whole
thing.
bad boy.
Yeah, it's about that big around, but it's all 8 tentacles, the whole thing. But goes good in the chowder.
Just
a little
I got
chewy,
my first experience eating sushi. My buddy ordered some. I guess they call them baby octopus heads or whatever. And this thing comes out there, and I'm asking him about it. He goes, "Oh no, dude, they're like grapes, man. They just kind of pop in your." I'm like, "Fuck all that, man. No, thank you." So I decided I was going to be exquisite, man. I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm going to order the dragon eel sushi," and that shit's nasty, man. That shit is nasty, man.
Be exquisite.
Yeah. I'm like dragon eel. That just sounds fucking cool, And
When was the first time y'all encountered sushi?
I was definitely in my probably mid to late 20s. Honestly, I just never tried it before.
Where was it? Well, it didn't exist in Wilmington until
Well, I was 18, and you know where the Outback is on College Road? It used to be Conkey.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was a
It
busboy
might
there.
have been Conkey. It was me and Steve Honeycutt. I remember this.
That was late 80s.
But then I switched over to something normal, like, I was trying to avoid the spicy tuna because I'm like, spicy. I didn't know what spice and hot was now, and of course now I'm a hot sauce, connoisseur. But at the time I didn't know, but I did try the spicy tuna finally, and I was like, oh shit, this is a little eye opening here. This is good stuff.
I think the first time I remember encountering it was when Hero was over there by like the Adobo place down in the little hole over there. I remember I was a kid and I was like, sushi, raw fish.
Yeah.
My parents were like, we don't eat that.
I love
Little-
sushi,
little
man.
bit
I
of
love
trivia.
sushi.
I
man.
love it too.
If you didn't know, when I was at Conkey, one of the chefs there, I think he was Korean. His name was Ron. His wife.
Checks out.
Yeah. So Ron's wife is actually the owner of Heroes.
Oh, all right.
So when Conkey closed down, they left, and her family owned the Golden Garden Chinese restaurant on Oleander Drive.
Oh
And
wow!
so they just
I have not heard that name in many a moon.
So they stayed in the business, and then they got this urge to open a restaurant. So they opened up Heroes in University Landing, and she's still out there. She's still
I'll be damned.
kicking it, and that's some of the best food I've ever had.
That's one of
Good
the
stuff.
coolest business models of all time. Flip knives, cook food,
Oh yeah.
flick shrimp at people.
Light
But
fires.
unfortunately, I'm completely ruined. Did you guys ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The sushi Barney episode, Lily's got to show her tits.
Yeah.
He knew all the moves.
I love that show, man.
Dude,
That
it was
a good one.
brilliant, man. I don't know why everybody was like, "Oh, Friends, fuck Friends, man." How I Met Your Mother's so much more funny, man.
Friends was good too. In its time.
And it was okay. I was never
yeah,
that.
in its time, it's outdated.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it doesn't.
I still
stand.
watch How I Met Your Mother. I still watch that today. Just Barney is just he rocks, man.
I love the episode where they realize that Barney, no matter how drunk he gets, he can't take a bad picture. You know the one I'm talking about?
That's a great man. You mentioned something earlier, Badobos, man. Still, and I have to say, man, I mean, it is my favorite restaurant in Wilmington.
Yeah, me too.
I love Badobos.
Say that again.
We went to Badobo one time, didn't we?
Oh, it sounds familiar.
It's where you walk up, grab a bowl, you fill it with noodles, vegetables, meat, and then you hand it to the guy, and then there's like a 48-inch grill, big round grill that he actually cooks it on.
Oh, is that where we saw the Ukrainian lady?
Maybe. I thought she was Ukrainian. Everybody else said that she was Asian.
But she said she was from the Ukraine. You were
Maybe
right.
I said she was Asian.
Yeah. No, that place, I like it, but man, I gotta be close to a bathroom after.
Really?
That place tears me up.
Oh,
It's kind of worth it.
Oh,
well,
I'm not saying that.
I
You
wa-
have to do it a couple times a year.
two ways to do it.
Conkey does the same thing, or
I don't know what it is in there.
that.
Well,
the
I can tell
Japanese
you
steakhouse
exactly
do
what it
too.
is. It's the sesame oil.
Oh, I would assume it would be some kind
So,
of oil.
what you have to do is as you move through the sauces, pick what kind of day you want.
And I pick bland stuff that's like,
Yeah, if
Like rice
you
and
pick the
rice.
sesame oil, you've just eaten at McDonald's and you're going to have to exit, within an hour.
Got a Taco
know.
Bell incident on our hands.
yeah, they are the times at Mongolian Grill.
Mongolian Grill, yes,
but
it's
the
just like
Mongolian Grill.
Mongolian Grill.
Yeah, I've ate there a couple times. It's good.
That's my favorite
But I
restaurant.
got
in
to
Wilmington.
be last to eat. That way,
I'm all
I
right,
got
man. I'm all
time.
right there. And I put a lot of chili oil sauce on mine. you
And I
know.
can do some spicy stuff, but usually spicy stuff doesn't hurt me till the next day.
Yeah,
Then I pay for it.
the punishment.
Yeah, for sure. But like that Mongolian Grill, God dang it.
I'm
There's one in
That's like-
Raleigh
you
called
got 30
Crazy
minutes.
Fire. Crazy Fire. They've got one in Cary, one in Raleigh.
They didn't have anything like that in Charlotte. The whole 5 years I lived up in Charlotte doing that plant,
Really?
never found a Mongolian grill up there.
Y'all familiar with Hot Ones? The
The show?
YouTube
Yeah, yeah.
interview show? All right,
Oh
so
yeah.
so I got this season's lineup of sauces,
Ooh,
and I've tried the first 8.
Okay.
And number 7, it wasn't 45 minutes that it steamrolled right on through. It blew me out. It was
my God.
terrible. Tasted terrible, but
Which
It
one
didn't
is
even
the 7?
taste. It hurt.
How much did you have?
I can't remember what 7 is this
I,
year.
I just put like maybe half an ounce in a Tupperware container and shook up some wings in there, so it just kind of lightly coated it. But 45 minutes, that's all it took. Man,
On hot ones,
holy
they
cow,
just
man.
dip that thing. in
That's the
there,
last.
right?
The
It's not a
last
lot.
one.
Oh.
Now, all the rest of the wings are actually cooked in with the sauce.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
The last one is cooked in the sauce, or is a sauced wing, but then they do the extra dab.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have Last Dab Apollo up there, which was from. That's the God. I forget how many seasons back that was. That sauce, when I cooked the wings, there were 4 of us in the living room, and we all said, "All right, 3, 2, 1, everybody, cheers." We all took a bite. Room fell quiet. And I think I was the first one to speak, and I went,
Help.
I'm actually seeing in black and white. And my ears were ringing. It was fucking horrifying. I haven't done the Last Dab experience. I have not done the one before that.
Armageddon?
Thermageddon.
Thermageddon. Yeah.
I have not done. Oh no, I think that I did do experience. I did do experience because we did that over at Christian's house.
The Thermageddon is included in this season's.
But you haven't tried it yet.
No. I did try a couple seasons ago Beyond Insanity. That was the number 8.
So the one that comes with the Hot Ones kit is not the same one. It's
Right.
That's Evolved or something like that.
Yes.
The Bomb Evolution or something like that.
Yeah.
That is stupid hot and it doesn't taste good.
It tastes terrible and it stays with you all day.
Yeah.
You just
The
can't get rid
taste
of it.
does, or
The
the bothersome.
the
Yeah,
feeling.
it's bleh. It's not
It's
a
in the
good
back
taste.
of your throat all day. I
I
mean,
see the Hank sauce up there.
you can
though.
do milk.
The Hank
Love
stuff
Hank.
is the
God
good stuff.
Damn, that shit's good. Oh, that's some good sauce. The Hob sauces are really good. Those turned out exceptionally well. I was very surprised at those.
Best one I've had though. They've got a pickled garlic sriracha.
Love it.
That is so freaking good.
Yes.
That
That
sounds
is-
good as hell.
I got a bottle of that in the fridge, and it is fantastic.
That's
Fantastic.
That's my favorite. They've got one that's eggplant based. They got an avocado one.
So who did? And I'm trying Torchbearer. So they did the. It's called Apocalypse Zombie or Son of Zombie or. It's a ghost pepper based sauce, but it is fantastic. Great flavor. Great
Can we
flavor.
go back to eggplant hot sauce? That is the silliest sounding thing I've
It-
ever
Dude,
heard.
it's amazing what
They could do a
what
lot with
they
the
have.
marketing on that thing.
Yeah.
Probably.
I bet you get some vegans on board with that real quick.
I have an idea for a hot sauce. So my buddy Nick Hoffman at work makes hot sauces. And I told him the other day, I said, dude, I've got a perfect idea for a hot sauce that does not exist. We just got to figure out how to make it. Butter, garlic, habanero.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Right?
We can make that so easy.
We can make that right now.
So I started looking at how they do popcorn butter seasoning, and it's done with like a coconut oil. The problem is it's going to solidify at some point. You can't have that in your sauce, so you need some kind of emulsive chemical to add to it to keep it liquid.
Yeah.
Then I came across the seasoning, popcorn seasoning that tastes like butter, and I'm like, hold on, we may be onto something here. So yeah.
Now, what is the butter that they use that's in a spray bottle? Because that's got to be in liquid form all the time.
It is.
That shit's margarine for sure.
Yeah.
As long as it tastes like butter, I don't care. That's what I'm after. The taste. I want a butter garlic habanero sauce.
It's probably nothing but canola oil with the damn sprinkle in it.
Could be. Probably medium viscosity. Not too thin, not too thick.
Just throw that ghost pepper in there and be done with it.
But nothing in this world matches the flavor of real butter.
I know.
Do you
I
think
don't.
there
I don't
might-
know. I don't know why movie theater popcorn's so good because they don't use real butter. But it's
I
so
take that
fucking
back.
good.
Actually,
yeah, I
that
know, right?
movie theater
Yeah.
butter is just something.
They just and you can only. Why is it that you can only get it at the movie theater? I mean, you buy the Orville Redenbacher extra movie butter, and it still just doesn't taste quite like it does at the theater.
It probably has some drugs in it.
Plus, you paid like $22 for it, so you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and you come back wanting to pay $22
But
for
it
it
is
again.
And you have this
Is it a mental thing?
giant paint bucket full of popcorn, and
Sure.
you eat the whole fucking thing with no regret.
Oh, I'm gonna buy the barrel.
Yeah.
So I can go reload it during the movie. It's got drugs in it.
I was telling Jew, I said, yeah, we got it. Jew and I have not seen a movie since Bullet Train, and that was in Warsaw,
wow.
Poland.
that was a good movie.
That is
I
a
enjoyed it.
fantastic movie.
I didn't know how much I'd like it. But it was pretty-
I kind of went into it the same way because I'm like, this is supposed to be a dark comedy, but
like those,
Brad
yeah.
Pitt is not exactly a comedic. But god
Yeah.
damn it, he was funny in that damn movie.
He's good
haven't
in
seen
Burn
You've
After
never
Reading.
seen-
Burn After Reading.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, that's a dark comedy.
You have not seen Bullet Train?
I haven't.
Oh my
pretty-
god,
it's good.
dude! Seriously, watch it.
Okay.
Seriously,
Did
watch
you
it.
see David Harbour in Violent Night?
Yeah.
He
I
played
saw it last
Santa
year.
Claus?
Yeah, it was great.
All right, so they're coming out with Violent
second
Night
one's
2.
coming out.
Okay.
He's back, and Kristen Bell is his wife, Mrs. Claus. And the people that
Hold on, dude. My brain just short circuited here. Back up.
made okay, so Violent Night came out a couple years ago. David Harbour plays Santa Claus.
I know who David Harbour is.
And there's this heist going on where this family is taken hostage, and Santa Claus comes to the rescue. Anyway, fast forward to the sequel, which is happening now. It was such a success. Kristen Bell is now Mrs. Claus in the sequel.
That's the part I'm having trouble with right there.
So the first
He's-
one was good.
Yes.
Okay.
He's such a serious actor, man.
No.
It's
He's
the guy
got
in Stranger
he's-
Things, right? It's the
Well,
cop
he was in
Stranger Things.
Thunderbolts and
Yeah.
Black Widow.
No,
as
I'm
the
talking
Red
about Christian
Guardian.
Bale.
Oh, no, not Kristen Bell.
Yes.
Oh,
Christian
thank you.
Bale.
I thought you said
Christian Bale is
That's
his
what
wife.
I'm sorry. That's what I was having a problem with. I'm like, dude,
My-
I can't see this, man. What the? Where?
Kristen Bell.
Okay,
Elsa.
thank you. Okay,
Was it Elsa? No, Anna. Anna from Frozen.
okay. Well, I got you now. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was good. When's it coming? Is it before Christmas this year?
Yeah, it's this Christmas.
Nice. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I liked it a lot last year. I thought it was pretty good. He's
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
like an anti-hero Santa Claus.
Yeah,
He's
and
drunk
it's
and kind
more
of
the
annoyed
same. Exactly.
about being there.
And this one's the whole. He's now on the naughty list.
He was a Viking or something.
Yeah,
In the,
yeah,
like it shows some flashbacks or something.
right.
It was a cool
And
story.
the sequel is about him being put on the naughty list and trying to redeem himself.
Right. AI probably thought a while about it.
It's going to be great.
So I saw, and not to change subjects, but which I am, but I saw something today that kind of blew my mind. And again, this was one of these, fuck, am I watching AI really? But then I was like, no, this is actually from IGN. You guys play video games at all?
I do.
Okay. Did you see the new trailer for Battlefield 6?
That was fake, right?
No, it's not fake. I had to look it up, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You're kidding me. They're doing a Top Gun theme. Yes. They're doing a Top Gun theme on fucking Battlefield. I was like, what the fuck? And it's going to be free to play.
6 is the one that just came out, right?
Not yet. Well, I don't know.
It's
This
probably
could be
like
an add-on. It could be a download.
I think that game flopped. I played it.
It's
when
a
first
good
came out.
possibility.
Yeah. They're probably digging into Top Gun. Need something to revitalize.
I was impressed by what I saw.
Yeah.
I was impressed by what I saw. I mean, I didn't see Tom Cruise. I didn't see Maverick, but I did see Miles Teller.
Oh.
Miles Teller's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was prominent in it.
Y'all saw Maverick?
Oh, I saw it.
All right. So, we were talking about life imitating art before, and you familiar with Midnight Hammer?
Yes.
Midnight Hammer.
Are we back to predictive programming?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
100%.
So, if you look at Top Gun Maverick, fast forward a few months, Operation Midnight Hammer happens overseas. It's the same exact story.
It's
pretty
the exact same thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just rewatch Maverick, and you're like, wait, what just happened over there? And
So
it's
I-
the same thing.
So they were watching that like, oh, we could do that.
Yes.
I think that there's way
Treyism.
more predictive programming in all of the
Oh, I'm sure
movies
of it.
than we ever want.
Yeah,
to-
but you can't explain what happens on The Simpsons, though. They're like 20 years
Ooh,
ahead of
that's true.
everybody, man.
That's true.
maybe. I mean, some of me thinks like even the Maverick one, like some of that predictive programming is probably likely to be a little bit of we control your lives and you're not in control of it. You know what I mean? And then like if you apply that to The Simpsons, like I want to believe that The Simpsons and South Park are just so good at looking at reality, or are
dude,
they a
it's-
wing of the intelligence agencies just
Propaganda.
sprinkling, just creating reality?
I did see. So Jeff and I were talking earlier about the what I call the something revolutionary is happening right now, and again, not without getting too far down the political rabbit hole. You're watching the Democratic Party implode from the inside out because of socialism, communism, whatever you want to call it. But coincidentally, what is also happening is the faith in our modern news media. The people that actually watch the news to get real information and believe what's going on from the mass markets, 27%.
It's the boomers only.
It is nosedived, completely fucking nosedived, and you're right. Most people our age and younger, we go to the internet, man. We go to the internet, I don't watch, a lot of people go, oh yeah, you got to watch this, you got to watch. I don't watch CNN, I don't watch Fox, I don't watch MSNBC, I don't watch any of that shit. I don't watch none of it. I don't want to be told what I'm supposed to think,
What does
So-
what happen to it? Is it going to be like MTV kind of? And it just goes
Can you
Well,
believe
it-
MTV died?
No.
Did y'all know that MTV died?
I'm not surprised at all.
But it's
I think it could come back after the
Yeah,
the
if they
legacy
start
media stuff
doing
falls.
something like, I don't know, playing music
MTV.
videos.
I think it
News.
died after Adam Curry.
Didn't MTV have news for a little bit?
I think that I don't know.
I think there was an MTV News for a little while.
There was Kurt Loder.
That's right.
Yeah, Kurt Loder was the main anchor for
was it?
MTV News.
Who was that other fella? Chris something or other.
To me, the whole down, and I actually watched the show. I liked the show. The whole downfall to MTV started with this little game show that they had called Remote Control. If you guys
Yeah.
remember that,
When was this? I don't know. What you're talking about.
That's
Jesus,
late
man,
80s.
it'd have been late '80s, early '90s, somewhere in there.
Okay.
So that's when they started deviating from the whole 24-hour music thing into, these other ventures, which eventually spun off into Jersey Shore and all
reality.
this other. Yeah,
Daytime-
just,
reality, daytime TV.
It's like, dude, your music television. Play fucking music. It's not that hard. People want to see music. They want to see music videos. Play music.
Man, I distinctly remember back when they had like MTV 4, maybe it was 3. We're talking like early 2000s. MTV Prime didn't play any music videos, and this is the like MTV3 was the only place you could see the Mudvayne Dig video.
Right.
Which when that came out, I thought it was sick as
Oh,
hell.
Headbangers Ball, man. You remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. And right after Headbangers Ball was the VH1. So videos kind of migrated to VH1, and MTV just went
So is
straight up
VH1
reality.
still on? Is it even still on the
No,
air?
no, it's gone.
It's probably been dead longer.
VH1 did the whole what was that?
Pop-up
Bands
video.
pop-up
Bands
video.
Reunited?
Bands Reunited. I love that one. That was one of my favorite.
Yeah,
Um,
because they weren't always a success.
No, concur. Yeah, there were bands that broke up because the people hated each other, and then they got back together and realized we still fucking hate each other.
That's the kind of news I want to watch.
But I did
rock
like.
and roll drama.
Scandal had one. Information Society
Yep.
had one,
Yep.
and they couldn't get the singer back for that one.
They tried a Pet Shop Boys. I remember that one.
Okay,
Yeah, it was same story. Same story.
yeah, that's good.
Rock and roll drama is pretty good. We went to this show, this As I Lay Dying show in Myrtle
Oh, yeah.
Beach, and the only reason
Is
that,
that-
my wife,
Is that Ronnie Radke's band?
I can't. I'm notoriously I don't like try to remember the band members.
He's a
names.
very, very
I just know the
controversial
band.
lead
And-
singer.
Yeah,
but-
he's a little controversial. I guess you'd say this lead singer is the front man is from As I Lay Dying, and he was in jail for a little while. And my wife knew that because I'd be watching VH1 like reruns or like
Okay.
different, or there's this other stuff I'm subscribed to. I can't remember. It's on YouTube, and it's like metal news, and it's all drama about from all these different bands.
Sure,
There's a lot of it apparently. But anyway, this one he hired somebody to kill his ex-wife. And I was like, I'm gonna go see As I Lay Dying. She was like, is that the band where this dude tried to kill his ex-wife? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I'm going to that one. She don't go to a lot. Maybe she's been to 10. Maybe.
Oh, that's
But
epic.
she's, I'm going to that one. And of course, they're awesome, And I go because they're awesome. I don't try to remember their
Sure.
favorite foods and stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't even know Tim Lambesis is the front man.
Okay,
for
no,
As
so
I Lay Dying.
and I'm trying to remember.
He's also an Austrian Death Machine.
I think Ronnie Radke is a singer for Falling in Reverse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there's definitely drama in that band.
I think that's the one. And he just say, and his whole thing is he just says these things on stage in front of everybody, without a second thought. It's just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
What's the thing when you get a lot of press? It doesn't matter what kind of press it is. It's
Good press.
Bad
right?
press is good press.
Yeah, and
Well, and normally I would agree with you up to an extent, but over the last with our current political climate,
yeah, you can't be running for Senate and be like, I might be
Yeah.
another sex because of this loop I got in my pants by accident.
Check
but,
out
like,
my tattoo.
one of
can't.
my favorites.
Yeah, that was it. But if he was in a rock band, it'd be fun.
But what I see now is artist, be it an actor, be it a musician, be it a sports athlete. It's like, what do you do? Do you wake up one morning and you go, I want to alienate half my fan base, so I'm going to pick a side, and then I'm going to start preaching. And
think it's a
immediately, what
hubris
fucking
thing.
happens, man?
I think it's a hubris thing. Like you have decided, like I have.
Oh, I'm
risen
on
so
this
high.
pedestal.
Well, the
so
problem
I'm going to show off.
The problem is nobody fucking cares. Get that through your thick head. We don't give a fuck what your opinion is. Act, play the guitar, run for a touchdown, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I like that Ricky Gervais. He's that English comedian
yeah.
that talk. He's like,
Oh, he's awesome, man.
yeah, he's like,
Dude, he roasts everybody.
that Golden
Oh.
Globe speech was epic.
Shit.
yeah, I didn't like that. That was cool. Sometimes they just forget to run things by their
The PR person.
yeah.
Well,
they
you were
forget.
mentioning Reacher earlier.
Yeah.
Alan Rich, dude.
Yeah. He needs to quiet down.
Yeah, dude, simmer down, fool.
What the actor does.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's why-
cares what you think.
That's why I try not to learn too much about some of them, like the famous metal bands that I like, because there's no telling what they're thinking.
Here's the thing: is
But I
that
like the music.
actually everybody cares. Why else wouldn't they be reporting it? Like the real question is, why are the reporters who are reporting all this stuff? Why aren't their bosses being like, "Who cares?" The reason is all the people out there they want that drama.
Oh, they want to suck it up.
They want to suck that drama up. They want to live the
But-
drama
but
life
again,
of the rich and famous.
Like
It's
I said,
so weird.
again, you end up with a point of view that this person is going to take it so deep to heart that they're going to say, I'm not going to listen to this artist anymore. I'm not going to watch any of their TV shows. I'm not going to watch any of their movies anymore, or nor longer am I going to support this fucking team, because you have this guy that I no longer agree with, and to me, that's, if you're in the public eye like that, your job is to entertain people, period.
Yeah.
It is not to try to sway an opinion and like I just said, alienate 50% of your fucking fans.
Yeah, if you're
What
John
I've-
Deere, you don't want to, you want to appeal to the people to cut grass.
I think Stone Cold Steve Austin would disagree with you.
Well, what I find absolutely hilarious.
Who does he not disagree with?
Right.
What I find absolutely hilarious, and I'm sure a lot of this is AI memes, but some artists are saying, if you follow this person, don't listen to my music.
Okay.
Or don't watch my
Done.
movies.
Boy, they're brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah,
Really
that's see,
strategist.
again, man. This is this is where I'm coming from, man. It's like and so several years. Let's take it back to the original bathroom controversy. You know, Roy Cooper and North Carolina. You know, oh, well, men can use women's restrooms and stuff like that. And they raise hell and they fucking ban it. And they said, no, that's not going to happen. We're not going to have men in women's restrooms. So all of these artists boycotted North Carolina.
Yeah, I remember when that
Yeah,
happened.
and said, okay, we're not going to play North Carolina anymore because they had this stupid ass fucking law in place. To me, that was that was the wrong way to handle this. The politically correct way to handle this would have been, we will play North Carolina, and all of our concert proceeds will go to whatever direction we want this fight to go in. We're going to fight for this cause or whatever, you know. That's what they should have done. You know, don't diss your fans because of your fucking political beliefs. You know, this is bullshit, you know. My thoughts for the day, you know, just
Makes
saying.
sense to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of like sports stars and stuff that they don't get reported on as much because it's not but they say it all the time. They're
Sure.
like, you know, I don't really you got a football question for me?
Thank you. Exactly.
Or like what's Tom Hardy? He's got this great, this happened years ago, but some lady was asking him about his sexuality and he's like scratching something the whole time. It's a great one. You can look up Tom Hardy scratches probably and become and he's like,
Is it a Treyism?
and he's like, nah, Tom Hardy said it. He's an awesome dude. And he's scratching stuff. And he's like, what are you going on about? Are you asking me about my sexuality? And she's like, well, yeah. He's like, why? I don't remember what movie they were doing, but it's probably Peaky Blinders because he's like, I don't give a fuck. He had this like, I don't give a fuck attitude like he had in Peaky Blinders or something. And
So
it's not, you know.
It's funny. He was at whatever show he's doing right now. He was in a lot of trouble for it because he got fired.
It's like
all of a
Mobland.
yes. And then all of a sudden, like within 2 weeks, they're like, yeah, he's hired back. Like,
That's because
Everybody loves him.
I like him.
he's a great dude, man. Great
Everybody
actor.
loves him.
Great actor, man.
So many good movies.
He was in some. God, I can't. He was, I was probably drinking that night when I watched it, but it was a fantastic movie where it was him and maybe his brother, and they go into this bar, and they end up beating the shit out of everybody in the bar.
Oh yeah, that's a movie. It has it's like kind of like a secret mob movie. Or
Yeah.
something,
It was
where
definitely
he-
mob related.
Is that the
he's-
Moonshiners one?
No, that one was Lawless.
Flawless.
That one was. This one was
Also
fairly
good.
Yeah, this one was fairly
I've not
recent,
seen
like
that one.
maybe 6 to 8 years ago. But it's pretty. It was good though. I can't remember what it's called, but
Can we talk about Tom Hardy as Bane?
Tom Hardy's Bane was fantastic, man.
must be more
You-
severe.
Oh,
God, he was so good.
Do you feel in charge?
So I forget. Was it College Humor who did the spoof on that? Where
Yeah.
he was talking, and Batman's like, I can't understand a word you're saying.
I've not heard this, and
Oh,
I've
this-
not heard of College Humor since 2008.
I want to say it was College Humor that did this, but yeah, it was. They were spoofing off the original movie that came out and was shown to a preview audience. Everybody walked out of the theater going, I didn't understand a fucking word that he said, man. What the hell did you guys do, you know? And they had to go back in and actually redo a whole bunch of the audio just to make it clear that, you know, what he was saying, you know?
Did
I
y'all
thought it was
speaking of College Humor? Did y'all ever see the College Humor Brohemian Rhapsody video?
No.
I did not, but this sounds brilliant already.
Oh, it is so good, dude. It's an entire music video of a college frat party. Instead of Bohemian Rhapsody, it is the Brohemian Rhapsody. I'll almost sing this thing for y'all because I watched it so many damn times.
Make mental note, because what we do typically after a podcast is we catch up on watch some of these videos that we've just been talking about here. You know?
All right.
Yeah, it's brilliant stuff, man. College Humor is awesome, man. And yeah, they still are a thing.
Heck
Still are a
yeah, I
thing.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was them. It's Pete Holmes.
Holmes.
Yes. He did the How Batman Found His Voice. You remember that? And they spoofed that scene from the original Dark Knight, you know, where he pulls the dude upside down, you know, and he's, where are the drugs? You know, but he starts out going, hello, governor. And the bad guy's like, yeah, that's not it, man. You gotta, you know.
Did you see there was a series of Batman firing the rest of the Justice League.
That shit
He's
is funny.
firing Wonder Woman, firing
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Well, he fired us himself.
Yes.
Robert
Okay,
Pattinson's Batman.
I'll file this one in what we're watching next. Also, I need to see this. I hadn't seen that one.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, that whole thing with the claws. Yeah, that's just not getting it.
But to back up what you're saying, Bane was just, I thought, a great portrayal. That
One
was-
of the
I thought he was
many
awesome.
great Tom Hardy.
So the only thing I didn't and not to throw shade on this, but the only thing I didn't like about it is they didn't take the original concept of Bane, where he would hit the button and
Juice
inject
up.
himself and
Yeah.
juice up. Yeah, I wish they kind of added that into it.
Well, I get that, but Christopher Nolan, so I get it. But to compare it to the Bane from the Joel Schumacher Batman, that was
Concur. That was, but not that. I mean, the whole
Laughable.
Joel Schumacher Batman era should have never happened. Never have happened. It was, dude. It was honestly, those movies were as campy as the original '60s Batman. They were that bad in my opinion.
Some of them were kind of good.
You know what was funny about the Joel Schumacher? You know who auditioned for Robin that didn't get it? Which is kind of almost full circle considering who became Batman later. Matt Damon auditioned for
No shit.
Robin. And it went to Chris O'Donnell.
Interesting. Interesting. And a lot of people cast shade on Batfleck, man. I loved Ben
I thought it
Affleck
was
as
great.
Batman. I did.
I
I thought it was a great one, and I'm still pissed about Henry Cavill not playing Superman anymore.
He was
was
perfect.
great.
Yeah, dude, he was
perfect.
brilliant.
Was that the Witcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, Man of Steel.
He's not the Witcher anymore. Yeah.
Almost more of a shame that he's not the Witcher.
I know he's so good.
No, he was cat. He
So
wanted
there's
to be the
there's
Witcher.
rumors, there's strong rumors that he is the next Bond.
Bond.
I
Strange.
hope it comes to pass.
Nice.
When was the last Bond movie?
4 or 5 years now.
He has one where Daniel
Time to
Craig
Die?
died. Where Bond actually died in it.
Which one?
It was No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Yep.
He died?
Yeah.
He dies at the end.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
What's
Yeah,
the best
there-
Bond movie of all time?
Oh. Ooh, yeah.
Wow. Oh.
I've got two.
Go
I
ahead.
got to flip a coin on.
Go ahead.
Dr. No, Casino Royale.
Royale's such a good one. I love Skyfall.
I would take Skyfall over Casino Royale.
Oh, yeah.
Like they actually similar to Maverick, right? Maverick, they took what was wonderful about Top Gun. They didn't try and do anything crazy different and new other than like cooler plane filming. It was just like this is a Top Gun movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I loved about Skyfall. It's like when they showed the 60s Aston Martin, it's just like boom. This is
the minute that they came on the screen, I was like,
Yeah.
I felt like a kid in the candy store. Oh.
It was just an homage
Yeah.
of all Bond into one movie. I loved it so much.
But all things considered, and the whole time we've been talking, I've been racking my brain going, okay, what Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die is my favorite Bond movie of all time.
Here's one that might blow your mind if you haven't seen it already. You may have if you're such a Bond fan. Have you seen the video that goes into a detailed description of why Sean Connery's character in The Rock is actually Bond?
A Bond continuance.
Because when he's describing his own character in the movie, everything he says matches up with the timeline in all the Bond movies.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Look, I need a piece of paper next time so I can write down all the videos we watch after.
Former Secret Service operative. You're kind of like, MI6
The times that
possibility?
he actually disappears and shows back up after a certain period of time when he's supposedly incarcerated. So everything they describe perfectly matches up with all the Bond movies.
I love that movie. That makes it so much cooler.
Yeah, The Rock is really cool.
Dude, that is a great freaking movie. It is such a great movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I saw recently where Nick Cage was going to be in a John Madden movie.
He is John Madden. He is John Madden.
I saw some clips of it. I thought that was fake too.
Nope.
Everything looks so fake
I
now.
know.
You're so
Yeah,
suspicious.
you don't know what to trust.
But anyway, it looked good.
Well,
Every
there's a-
Cage movie looks like it's going to be a fake movie.
I know. That's
So,
true.
well, one of the
it
things I
looks
would tell
good.
you is always look at your source material. You know, again, we talked about the Battlefield Maverick thing coming out. Again, I'm like, that's fake, and I'm like, no, this is from IGN. IGN's a legit fucking channel on YouTube, so you know they're not going to put a bunch of AI bullshit up. You know,
there is a YouTube channel that specifically is geared towards making fake trailers.
Right.
But they look real. They look like they're actually coming out. But
there are
They're all fake.
there are channels out there who do nothing but fake Star Wars stuff.
Oh man,
And
they do the
They,
best.
I know they're
stuff.
fucking awesome. All right,
It's all fan stuff.
yeah,
It's gotta
yeah.
be.
What does the narration sound like though? Because some of the AI stuff,
dude,
I
it's
do-
everything from top to bottom is absolutely brilliant. I watch it and I'm like, dude,
Make the movie.
Lucasfilm needs to take notes
Make
here.
the
Disney
movie.
needs to go. You know, okay, all right, we got you.
some of the war like documentaries I'll click on sometimes. You hear it as soon as it comes on. That effing sound of a voice that's basically running around in a circle saying the same damn thing
Yeah,
for 40
yeah.
minutes. I'm like, and then they'll put some like graphics on there that are inaccurate. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well that tank is a Cold War tank. That's not a
Yeah,
World War II
yeah.
tank. So I click off of it. I'm like, it got me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm
Again.
that way. Sometimes the minute I spot something, I'm like, nope. The minute I hear that voice crank up, I'm like, nope.
It's a certain voice
You
that
know.
it hasn't quite gotten as good in the war documentaries as it has the
Yeah.
fake movies, apparently. But yeah, it kind of
you,
sucks. when it
you know
gets-
what I've noticed, and I know you have. There's been AI narration to some of these videos, and it's obvious that it's AI narration, but
like the punch.
their dictation, their pauses they put
They're not
in between
natural.
words
They're not
aren't
natural.
natural. Yeah, it's just hilarious. And
Yeah.
my
But
brother,
eventually, it's going to start coming out with some, some like human aspects that might be
Yeah.
like, oh, this is a guy.
Yeah,
Get that
yeah.
Monty
in
Python
his closet,
narration.
You gotta, yeah. There's a what do they call it? Pentameter, cadence. The
Iambic-
way you're
iambic pentameter.
yeah, iambic pentameter. That's it. The way your voice, you know, kind of moves along, kind of trots along. You know, yeah. And the AI has not gotten a hold of that yet. And it was something that I had a problem with many years ago with amp modeling. That pedal does amp modeling very well, but I can distinguish them. For me, as a musician, I can distinguish immediately: is that a model or is it a real thing? And here's the problem with it. That Marshall is a 1978 50 watt, and when I crank it up, there's a certain amount of noise that it makes. But bigger yet, as I'm playing, you hear the tubes pulsing and breathing. You know, it's pure analog warmth. You know, that's something modelers can't do, man. They haven't figured out how to do that yet. You know, and
So the AI girlfriends are going to struggle for a while.
quite a bit.
Nah, they're already winning, dude. I'm not a social media person. Like I've kind of just gotten.
You
off
are
of
now
all of
because
it.
you're on the goat pin, brother.
Huh?
You are now because you're on the goat pin.
The goat pin.
Let's go pin podcast, man.
Oh
It's listening.
no. Like I respect it. I'm saying I just don't consume it.
Yeah, I get it.
Like
get it.
I had Instagram, grew up with Facebook essentially. Like
Sure.
just don't do it. But what were we talking about? Them threw me off.
I don't know. I talked about how AI
Social-
girlfriends
social
might
media.
suffer for a while because they don't have the cadence.
but
of
like
voices and stuff.
so I don't have it on my phone. Still got Instagram on my iPad, so I can pull it up sometimes, see all the funny memes somebody sent me.
Right.
Every time I open it, it's nothing but AI chicks, and I'm sitting here thinking like, man, all those girls taking their hoe pics finally made it in life. And now, look, they've been hitting it for 3 years now. Finally, all of them, and then just for 3 tit chicks to come out and fucking dethrone them.
ruin it.
Well, you're done. You're done.
You're done. You can't win against 3 tit
Yeah.
chicks.
Yeah, sexual preferences.
So what's
really unique?
So
they
what's
say.
going to happen once we? And I haven't seen it yet. Not that I've been looking. As far as you guys know, not that I've been looking for AI porn.
I haven't looked.
You know,
I mean, they got
it's just a matter of time, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time before the robots come around, man.
Well, you know, this reminds me of a conversation we had years ago. So you guys remember HD DVD?
oh yeah.
yeah.
So you had Blu-ray and you had HD DVD. And I remember having this conversation at work with, you know, some of the software guys, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I don't know, you know, which one's going to win out, what blah blah blah." And I said, "I can tell you exactly which one's going to win out." They're like, "Well, how do you know?" And I'm like, "I know. I can promise you exactly which one's going to win out." And they're like, "Okay, smart ass, which one is it?" And I said, "Whichever one the porn industry decides to go with."
Oh yeah.
Boom.
It-
Mic drop.
Was that? Yeah. Whatever. Is the cleanest one. You know, you don't get smudge stuff.
Yeah. But as it turned out, you know, the Blu-ray won out, HD DVD disappeared. You know, so now even your Xbox comes with a Blu-ray player. You know, that's what, you know, disc you put in. You know, but then that in turn has now gone away because everything's cloud and everything's digital, and you know, so. But on that note, man, we are going to call it a day because we're about an hour and 45 minutes into our podcast, man. So, yeah, we're going to bid adieu.
Yeah, it's a hefty one.
That's a good one, man. It is a good one. So, I want to thank you guys for watching tonight, man. And we will catch you next time here on the Goat Pen, man. Stay safe. See you next Friday.
Right.